teammates a victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
Turning 65 does not have to be as confusing or scary as it sounds. Call our friend Chad Robinson at 606-438-1380. Call Chad for all of your insurance needs.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Number 24, Kylie Field. Number 25, Shakira Johnson. And number 10, Alexis Williams. head coached by Gary KCC. The Lions come in here 1-9 record on the year. The Patriots are 6-8. As shot up for the Lions, up no good. Here comes the Patriots Hall with it. She goes underneath it. She's going to be fouled by number 24, Kylie Fields. That's going to be her first, team second.
Knox County jumping out, James, to a 3-0 lead. Boy, again, big matchups all across the mountains as Hall makes that first free throw, puts her Lady Patriots up 4-0. Does it get any bigger than Perry Central and Hazard across over in Perry County, Kentucky?
John C. Combs Arena will be packed tonight.
Again, it's a doubleheader here as well, though, man. It's got some huge matchups over in the 15th region. We'll be telling you more about in a moment as that one slapped away by Bentley. And it'll go back to Cordia, 6:39 to play here. Cordia in that black uniform trimmed with the gold letters, Knox County in the home white with the Patriot maroon and blue down the sides.
Knocked out of bounds. The senior officiating crew tonight going to be Mr. Dwayne Combs, Tim Kugler, and Mr. John Stacy. Be the officials for tonight. First quarter, Jamie said 53rd District matchup tonight between the Lions and the Patriots as the Patriots steal it up ahead to Bentley. Bentley goes, lays it up and good.
Nice job for Bentley. She puts that one in there, puts her team up 7-0. Coach Kazee going to take a timeout. As he does, we will as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleum, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the 3rd largest rural health system in the nation and the 4th largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Welcome back to the complex in Hyman, Kentucky. Lacey Hall gets the steal, flips it over to Bentley off the glass, and it's good. Knox County puts 2 more on the boards, James.
It's Bentley 4 on the afternoon. I said John C. Combs Arena, but the Perry Central is playing at Hazard tonight, Jamie.
Of course, that game able to be seen on Hometown 24, and this game tonight on the different Facebook and YouTube platforms that we carry, plus Hometown 25, bringing tonight's game as well. Many ways to tune us in, but if you're tuned in on that WKCB radio dial, don't touch that dial. Keep it right here on the Killer Beat, WKCB.
Ball into Kendall Whitaker, who just checked into the ball game. So Lions over to Shakira Johnson. Patriots fell back to a 2-3 matchup zone. It's going to be kicked. Ball stay with the Lions. 5:23 to go. Patriots lead 9-0.
For those tuning in tonight, James, for the first time ever, we got cameras on both sides. And so right when you think you're seeing it from one side, we'll flip it over to the other and let you see it. Cordia with the ball on the low post, trying to get their first bucket of the ball game. Rolls off the leg of a Lady Patriot, and it'll stay with Cordia. 5:10 to play in the first quarter. Knox County leading it 9-0.
Thanks to Mr. Cody Spartman back at the station. Is not sure what happened there, but it'll stay with the Cordia Lions. As the inbounded on the far side. Trying to get it inside, double team, kicked out to Johnson. Johnson free throw line, nowhere to go. got it, and it's going to be a jump ball. Haley Combs reached in there to grab a hold of it, Jamie.
James, this is a Cordia team and has a world of talent at the grade school level. Unfortunately for Coach Kazee, he's having to play some of them in this varsity 53rd district matchup. That's right, folks. You'll see some 7th and 8th graders play in this contest here as Combs gets the steal, advances it out to Reed on the right side, lays it up, and it's good. Boy, it didn't take long for Reed to get that one.
Makes it 11-0 first quarter. Thanks for tuning in to WKCB and Hometown Sports Corner. Thanks to Mr. Randy Thompson for allowing us to continue to get on the air with WKCB. If you feel like sponsoring a ball game, give Randy a phone call to the radio station. I'm sure that him and Miss Tammy can help you out with the sponsorship and the advertising on the ball game with WKCB. As the shot goes up to the Patriots, no good. Rebounded by Kendall Whitaker with the Cordia line. Does say that number 14, Annagale Duggar, checks into the ball game, along with Mackenzie Allen back into the ball game for the Lions. As we are on the premises of the Knott County Central High School, this 53rd district match early into the 2024 semester. Kids just going back to school today, so I'm sure a lot of them as tired as we are going back to work, Jamie.
Oh, no doubt about it, man. But again, you got to get back into shape. It's time, man, as that one is good for Knott Central. Lacey Hall gets 2 more. Assists by Reed. Knott County leads it 13-0. James, can you believe the All-A tournament officially starts next week?
Yeah, it's right around the corner, man. It's a fantastic tournament. We got a jump ball underneath as Drew Reed and Whitaker ties it up, and Acacia Bentley checks into the ball game, and Faith Pollard will check out for the Patriots. Left to right on the radio dial. Gibson with it to Bentley, back to Gibson, far side to Hall. Hall in the far corner over to Reed, back to Gibson. Gibson swings it all the way across court to Bentley. Bentley to Hall, lines are in a 2-3 matchup defense. Back to Bentley, Bentley 3 from near wing, up and good.
James, I've been waiting for a month for that to happen. This young lady needs to have a breakout game as Acacia Bentley hits that 3-pointer.
As
Singleton
Mackenzie
with
Allen.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
It, yeah. Stolen away by Haley Combs. Combs comes with it across midcourt, tries to kick it over to Gibson. Stolen away by Williams. Stolen back by the Patriots into Bentley. Bentley lays it up and good.
2 more for Knott County. 2:30 to play in the first quarter, 18-0.
Bentley's got 50% of the score. She's already got 9 on the night for the Patriots.
Should be a good time for Knott County to get to play a bunch of players, James, work on some set plays. Again, you know at this point right now in the rivalry, you've got a little more talent, a lot of more experience. And so I like the fact Coach Huff is playing 2-3 zone here on Cordia. Give them an opportunity here to run their set plays against the zone.
Into Cordia. Nearly stolen away, gives it over to Johnson. Johnson from the free throw line up, no good. Rebounded by Combs. Way ahead to Bentley. Bentley lays it up. And good.
Acacia just got the run out there and gets 2 more. Puts her team up 20-0.
Over to Johnson on the far side for the Lions. Over to Allen. Allen lays it up, no good. Fight for it underneath, and Combs comes away with it. Combs kicks it up to Gibson. Gibson across midcourt. Thought about it, pulls it back down. Bentley 3, near side, too hard. Fight for it underneath, and it goes out of bounds. Ball back over the 40 lines. As we've got some new Patriots checks in. Bella Ham and Jayla Monroe checks in.
2 Lady Eagles from Emelina Elementary getting to play in this first quarter. And, folks, they both have a lot of upside. If you haven't seen these 2 players play, they'll get big minutes by the time they get juniors and seniors here at Knott Central. So nice to see them get to play some here in this first quarter, James.
Yeah, absolutely. Over to Deaton. As Patriots are in a 2-3 matchup defense. And young lady dribbled right out in front of Kaylee Gibson. It's going to be a tie-up. It'll stay with the Cordia Lions with 1:16 to go, first quarter. North Central leads by the score of 20-0. Stolen away by Gibson. Gibson up ahead of everybody, lays it up and good. 2 points for Kaylee Gibson, her first 2 on the night. Here the cheerleaders getting fired up. Just to her left, Jamie. Always good to have cheerleaders at ball games.
Got the band in the deep corner. Everybody out here.
You know how I feel about the school bands.
Oh, I do, man. I do. I've heard you say that many times, how much you like them.
Fouls on number 10, Jayla Monroe, the Patriots, her first, team's first. Into Allen. Allen over to Fields. Fields kicks it up to Deaton. Back to Fields. I'm sorry, Whitaker to Allen to Deaton. Deaton tried to get it in, couldn't get it anywhere. Picked back up by Fields. She goes far side, cut off by Reed, and it goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it'll stay with the Cordia Lions with 24 seconds to go, first quarter. Shot on the way for Haley Deaton, up no good, too hard. Rebounded by Kaylee Gibson with 18 seconds to go, looking to make a move. Into Hammonds. Hammonds tries the baby hook, up no good. Fight for it underneath, still loose. And we're going to have a jump ball, and it'll stay with the Patriots with 9 seconds to go. Oh, Coach J.R. Hammonds will work on that baby hook before it's all said and done, Jamie.
Got to square up and get her feet underneath and take that shot. Nice pass inside to Hammond, but it's stolen by Cordia. Lions have it. 5 seconds. 4 stolen by the Lady Patriots. Kaylee Gibson gets the steal in the bucket to end the quarter. And James, let me point this out before we go to break. I don't know if there's a player in the 14th region playing better basketball right now than Kaylee Gibson. If you've not been following her through the month of December, she continues to elevate her game. We'll talk more about that and a whole lot of other things we got on our mind after this 60-second break.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
Welcome back to coverage between the Knott County Central Lady Patriots and the Cordia Lady Lions. Knott County out of the inbounds, gets the steal. Monroe for 3, won't go. Rebound Cordia. 7:30 to play, and the Lions going to be fouled. Cordia will throw it back in. 7:34 to play here in the second quarter.
Coach Kazee, I'm sure he's just trying to get some fundamental stuff worked into the game plan. He's got a young ball club. I don't know. Has he got a senior on the roster?
One
James?
senior.
One senior.
Mackenzie Allen, the only senior he got. And James, only about 3 juniors. Again, super young team. But, folks, as I said, one of the top grade school teams in girls basketball. So if he keeps these girls together, no reason to believe you wouldn't. Look out for this Lady Lions team in a couple of years. Yeah.
Score on the girls' game over Memorial Gym. Prairie Central 13, Hazard 10 with 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. I expect that ball game to be a close game all the way through as the free throw up and good. Second free throw up, nothing but the bottom of the net for Miss Mackenzie Allen. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As Monroe brings it up, kicks it up to Frankie Reed, who just checked into the ball game. tried to get saved by Combs. And Conley and Whitaker gets tangled up on the sideline. It went out on Whitaker, so it'll stay with the Patriots. Conley inbounds it to Monroe. Monroe over to Combs. Combs 3 on the way, far side, way too hard. Rebounded by Conley. Conley back out to Monroe near top of the key. Over to Reed. Reed into Combs. Combs lays up the baby hook, up and good for the Patriots. For Aubrey Combs.
James, she's another young lady that's got a big, big future ahead of her here. All 5 of these players right now played in our grade school tournament. They are Hometown Sports Corner All-Stars, by the way. We look forward to having that All-Star games coming up here in February, late February, over to Alice Lloyd College for the 3rd year in a row.
Bella Hammonds picks up the foul. Free throw up and good for Allen. Gives her 3. She's 3 for 3 on the day. From the free throw line. Second free throw up, good. She stays 100% from the free throw line. Jamie got all 4 of Cordia's points. 26-4, 6:23 to go, second quarter. In a 53rd District doubleheader matchup. Game number 1 here on Tuesday night. Of course, all the kids got back in the school today, so just be aware the school starts. More traffic on the road early in the mornings, about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the evening. So if you're out following the buses and you see that little red stop sign come out, stop. That don't mean keep passing school buses.
No, sir. That means put the brakes on.
Put the brakes on.
Didn't you always hate the day after Christmas and Christmas breaks? Seemed like when you and I were in school, though, we always usually didn't get to go back to about February.
We were talking about that yesterday. Yeah, it had big snows in the mid-90s where you'd be out almost till March. Shot on the way for Cordia, up and good for Kendall Whitaker. The bank shot. Tracy Smith would say the bank's always open up here at the Bank of Hyman.
At least the ATM, right, brother?
Absolutely. Reed into Hammonds. Hammonds gets it, and we're going to have a tie up. And they're going to say it'll stay with the Knott Central Patriots. 5:26 to go, second quarter. Into Reed.
Across the way and see Superintendent Brent Hoover here. As that one's good from Monroe. Hit that one downtown, brother.
She's going to be a special player for the Lady Patriots in just a couple of years. Shot on its way for Johnson. No good. Goes out of bounds. It'll go back over the Patriots as Addison Conley. Brings it up.
Stolen by Cordia. Lady Lions got it going the other way, and a foul on Monroe. Going to put Cordia back to that free throw line, James. Number 15 to walk back to the line, the senior guard, Mackenzie Allen. Takes a couple dribbles, spins the ball. Free throw on its way and goes to the right.
That's
just
the first
a tad
one
bit.
she's missed.
You jinxed her, man, a moment ago.
I did jinx her.
Second one is good. 5 out of 6 from the line. Ain't bad, though.
Ain't bad at all. Prairie Central leads now by the score of 19-10. In the second quarter, here comes Conley with it. Tries to split defenders, loses it, but it'll stay with the Patriots. As I said, I asked Conley a while ago, that's the baby sister Aiden Conley. Aiden inbounds it over to Monroe. Monroe, far side, too hard. Rebounded by Reed. Back to Monroe. Monroe with 3, up and good. That gives her 2 threes in a row, Jamie.
I kept telling everybody, she and Bella down at Emelina didn't have the season that some thought they would have, but I kept saying, you wait till we see them and the Car Creek Lady Indians and the Lady Jackets all combined. Well, you're getting a glimpse of it right now as that one's rebounded by Knott Central.
Conley.
Ahead to Reed.
Over Monroe. Monroe free throw line, good.
She can score them in bunches too, my friend. She's got 7 in the last minute. 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter. 34-7, Knott County leading.
Comes Cordia lines with it across midcourt. Into Fields. Fields kicks it back to Allen. Allen out to Johnson. Johnson goes far side. Up to Whitaker. Whitaker put it up, partially blocked. Hammonds comes down with it. Up ahead to Reed. Reed, the younger sister of Drew Reed. Combs, 3 on the way up, no good. Rebounded by Allen. Allen off to the races. 1-on-1, goes up against Monroe, lays it up. No good. We're going to have a foul on Monroe of the Patriots.
Who better than to coach young players than Miss Megan Huff? Megan, of course, started varsity basketball here probably as a 7th or 8th grader, and had a good career here at the high school ranks. First free throw off the mark. Cordia will have one more. They've left a couple free throws on the line, man, and I guarantee you that's one of the things Coach KC focused on in the pregame.
Free throw up, no good for Allen. Rebounded by Combs.
Knox County with it, almost stolen by Cordia. Patriots need to get it across. They do just in the nick of time.
Up ahead to Combs. To Reed. Reed into Hammonds. Back out to Reed. Reed squares it up, lets it fly, left it a little short. Fight for it underneath as we've got bodies everywhere.
Frankie got to catch that ball to shoot. She caught it looking to pass and realized she was that open and then shot it. Catch it to shoot. Square up, be in a triple threat position. She's going to be another superstar here, though. 3:07 to play in the second quarter, 34-7. With the 5th team foul, Cordia will walk down, shoot a couple free throws. There's James's favorite rule change to getting 2 automatically.
No, not my favorite. This foul was on Conley.
I've been keeping a tally of how many times this year he complains about that.
I don't like it.
We're up to about 10 already as Cordia misses
like
that free throw.
If you're going to do that rule, take out the double bonus and make everything a 1-and-1.
Hey, I can live with that. Cordia with a big defensive rebound. Nice job for the ladies from Lotts Creek, Kentucky, on a trot down the lane. Put it up, won't go. Conley pulls the rebound down for Knott Central.
She comes across midcourt. As over to Reed. Reed back to Conley. And Conley walked with it. Ball travels against the mat. Mr. John Stacy says we're going to inbound it from over here, ladies. Walk on over here as John gives it to the line, stand bounds. Here comes Johnson with it, across midcourt. 2-2-2 left to go in the second quarter. Deuce is wild, Jamie. And knocked away by Reed. Reed picks it up, and she's going to be fouled as she goes up with it by Johnson. So that's going to be Shakira Johnson's first foul. That's only Cordia's first team foul of the second quarter. 34-7. And Reed, first time she goes to the line tonight. Reed's free throw up and good.
One of Frankie's strengths, man, you and I have seen her do it several times, is to get to the rim off of the dribble, and she in return shoots a lot of free throws. Makes the first one, second one off the mark just a tad bit. Cordia with the basketball. They'll advance it to the left side. Boy, nice move down the lane. Just wasn't able to get the finish she wanted, but she'll go back to the, no, actually they're going to say just knocked out of bounds for Knox County. Cordia will throw it in.
Good defense by Conley, the Patriots. Into Alexis Williams, who they said traveled with it. Here comes Frankie Reed with it across midcourt. Over to Conley, into Hammond. To Combs. Combs, back to Combs. Here comes Williams with it, up ahead of everybody. 1-on-2, lays it up, no good. Left it short, rebounded by Aiden Conley. For the Patriots, she comes out, throws it ahead to Combs. Gets a screen by Conley. Up ahead to Reed, nearly stolen away with the lines, and it is stolen away, and it's going to be a foul on Hammonds as Allen stole it.
That'll be Bella's second, but Cordia will walk down and shoot a couple more free throws, as that is that number 5 foul.
Mr. Kugler says we'll shoot 2 as he rolls the ball up to Mr. John Stacy. Allen's 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Free throw up, on its way and good. As Allen takes a dribble, spins the ball, lets it fly, good, nothing but the bottom of the net. That young lady is a fantastic free throw shooter. And she is 7 of 8 from the free throw line and gives Cordia the 9 points. 35-9. Combs for 3, far side, lets it fly, no good. As Conley and Allen tie it up, and it'll belong back to the lines.
James, did you have a good Christmas, my friend?
Buddy, we had a dandy Christmas. I had a good Christmas. The only thing I'd ask for, if I could have got anything, was about a 1 foot snow right at Christmas. And then after the snow, it could disappear and we could turn 75 and sunny.
You know what I did for Christmas? You ain't gonna believe this. We grilled steaks out.
I was getting ready to say, well, I know you didn't eat soup beans.
No, sir. We grilled steaks out. And if I have it my way, we'll do that every Christmas. I don't care if it never snows again.
Now listen, I like a snow before Christmas. If it doesn't snow before Christmas, I'm ready to move on till spring as Allen's free throws up. No good for the lines. Takes your dribble. Free throw on the way up, no good. I bragged on her too much, Jamie. She missed both of them. First time she's missed both free throws all game. Fight from underneath. Allen steals it. Here she comes running with up across midcourt. And stolen away by Reed.
Fouls on number 10, Williams, second. 2 seconds.
James, easily for some of these teams to let their fans get a little frustrated, but now again, guys, everybody, including the referees and us, this is early game for us, you know, pretty much like a first game of the season almost, since we've had a little bit of a break here.
Shaking a little bit of those nerves coming back.
Get a little bit of the rust off of everybody here. 25 seconds to play, though. Knott County leading pretty big here, 35-9 with the basketball. Left side, Combs for 3. Got it.
Three-point basket, Aubrey Combs.
She got 5 on the night.
Aubrey Combs hit that one. I don't know, man. I wonder if Dylan taught her to shoot like that. You think Dylan was the one taught her to shoot that shot? Long jumper off the mark.
I'm going to say Colton taught her how to shoot that shot.
And that's where we're going to be at halftime, 38-9. Let's send you back to the station for a 2-minute break. We'll be back to talk a little more about this first half in 2 minutes.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Addiction is a disorder. We treat and we manage addiction like any other disorder. The issue touched me when I start seeing more and more young families fighting addiction, start having babies born with an addiction issue. When we have a great outcome, when we see that person coming back on their feet, working and producing and providing for their families. That's the best outcome. It makes you feel that you're doing something right.
Turning 65 does not have to be as confusing or scary as it sounds. Call our friend Chad Robinson at 606-438-1380. Call Chad for all of your insurance needs.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Hindman, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
End of the year, and this is where people start trying to, you start wanting to start playing your better basketball starting about this time of year for about the next month. And of course, starting February, you really want to be playing at the top level of your basketball going into the postseason. And so, man, it's going to be a fun ride. You know, it's a big ball game going on at Hazard tonight. Thursday night, there'll be a major ball game here in the Morton Combs between Letcher and Knott. This place will be packed Thursday night starting at 6 o'clock. And, of course, be brought to you here on WKCB. And so it's going to be a fun ride next few weeks, James.
It will be, my friend. And, of course, we will be then Friday night, one of the biggest grade school games. As you'll see Hyman Elementary and Car Creek playing down at the middle school. James, I drove by the middle school, and there were so many people down there tonight that I thought I had mistakenly wrote down this game to be here when it was being played down there. They got a packed house down there for somebody tonight.
Yeah, Car Creek's playing Cowan. The middle school game's down there tonight. So I'd say anytime the middle school, of course, you know, that's another big game coming up Friday night in the middle school level. Hyman Elementary and Car Creek plays at the middle school. So that'll be a very good, exciting ball game. And then I think Justin Amberger, the AD, released the grade school tournament this week, and that'll be played January the 22nd through the 28th, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, my friend. Don't know exactly who will be playing when, though, because I think that Hyman and Car Creek game may still yet determine the number one seed in that tournament. And so there's still some things as far as who plays when, but we do know the dates, at least, of those brackets. And James, again, though, you and I with Sports Talk, Wednesday night, Lord willing, we'll be here for the June Buchanan game. And then at 9 o'clock Wednesday night, we'll be on our WKCB and Hometown Sports Corner Facebook pages. And, man, I'll be honest, we got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of local talents. Got a bunch of big games.
Yeah, a lot of big games coming up, you know, and a lot of course, I think January the 21st. Then we've got the Harold Mullins Classic here. Let me look here right quick.
I think it's the 19th.
And so that'll be a big matchup, you know, that a lot of people's going to have circled on there. Yeah, it's January the 19th, Knott versus Hazard, doubleheader. It'll be the Harold Mullins Classic right here in Morton Combs. A lot of people's got that game circled. Me, for one, just for the obvious reason, it being the Harold Mullins Classic.
Have mercy. In the big house on the creek, he'd like to say. But, my friend, it's going to be a nice, two good games, too.
Two good games, you're right.
Could be possibly two top 10 teams playing in both of those games.
Absolutely. So, it's going to be a good, fun night here. You know, the Patriots, the Lady Patriots, their next ball game, they'll travel, I think, Thursday night. Well, they're playing here Thursday night, and then the girls will travel to Estill County on Saturday, so for a 3:30 matchup. So, been hearing a lot of roaring from the Estill County Lady Engineers up there lately, Jamie. Estill County is starting to make some noise up in the 56th district, coached by Jonathan Mahane. So, A lot of good basketball starting to get played throughout the 14th region.
Yes, sir. And, of course, Cordia from here will go on to that All-A tournament. Actually, I better back up. They got one more matchup. They play a Phelps Hornets team. James, the Lady Hornets debuted in our top 10 for the first time. They're like 9-2. Pretty good team. Not your typical Phelps team. They'll come to Cordia and play here in Hyman, Kentucky in 2 days. Then Cordia will play Owsley County in the All-A. The 14th region All-A get underway towards the end of this week. I know the 15th region only has one game in the All-A this week, and then they play the entire tournament over at the Appalachian Arena next week. So, again, the All-A, though, will be in full swing by this time next week, brother.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But let's step away for another 2-minute break. We come back to left second half action between the Cordia Lions and the Lady Patriots. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hey you, it's me, Marcello. Are you looking for a great place to eat lunch or a dinner? Then go right now to Hot Rods. They have delicious pizza, cheese sticks, spaghetti, wings, a salad bar, and more. You can eat in, carry out, or get a delivery from 4 great locations. Heinemann, Hazard, Allen, and Betsy Lane. That's a Hot Rods. It's the best place this side of Italy. Mwah!
Feud Country Leather, 606-631-8504. Feud Country Leather is homemade right here in eastern Kentucky with the finest quality leather products for you and yours. If you're looking for a birthday gift, or maybe just some way of showing that special someone how much they mean to you, I recommend you call my buddy Steve at Feud Country Leathers. Check them out on Facebook for more. That's Feud Country Leather.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Did you know that one of the top rural health clinics in the state is right in your back door? Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of the largest rural health system in Kentucky. In addition, Primary Care is the 3rd largest rural health system in the nation and the 4th largest employer in Perry County. Call today to schedule an appointment at our Hazard, Heinemann, Vico, or Hyden locations. Walk-ins are always welcome.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Rivals the Cordia Lady Lions, and James, again, this week could settle the 53rd district. Am I correct? Knott County wins Thursday night over Letcher, or Letcher rather were to win. They'd be the number 1 seed. Knott County probably got to beat them by about 10. So it'll be an interesting matchup here Thursday night, Knott County and Letcher, as Bentley shoots the 3 out of the gate, misses that one. Cordia with the rebound.
I think the way it goes is that the boys, Letcher boys would have to beat Knott Central by 3. And the Letcher girls would have to beat our girls by 5. I think we won by, we lost by 3.
By 5.
So I think we've got to win by 5. Thursday night to get the number 1 seed. So a lot of good basketball coming up Thursday night. I expect this place to be packed, as well it should be, to watch these young athletes play out of bounds. And the ball will go to the Knott County Central Patriots.
Let me give a shout out to Hunter Combs and Corey Livingood behind the cameras. For those watching us on Facebook, Be sure to hit that like and share button.
Haley Combs for three, near side, no good. Rebounded by Faith Pollard. Out to Bentley, over to Combs, back out to Hall. Hall, three on the way, too hard. Rebounded by the Cordia Lions. Williams kicks it back out to Allen. She brings it across the midcourt, gives it up to Whitaker. Whitaker, free throw line, stolen away, lays it up. And foul's going to be on Haley Combs for the Patriots. It's going to be Haley's first. Team's first. Going to send Whitaker to the line. Free throw.
Well, that one's good. Nothing but the bottom. She drops that one in. Excellent job there for Kendall Whitaker, the 7th grader. She'll have one more. That one rolls off the right side of the rim, and it'll go back to Knott Central.
Fouls on number 24, Kylie Fields of the Lions. Her second, team's first.
James, games like this sometimes can be tough, though, because if you're Knott Central, you know, you've got kids that, you know, in the back of their mind, they've been averaging double figures and got to work on some things. Combs lets that one fly, won't go. Hall with the rebound, put it back up, and it's good. Bucket for Lacey Hall. 6:25 to play in the third.
Here comes the Lions with it. Across midcourt. Over to Allen. They're going to have a jump ball, and it'll go back to the Patriots as Reed checks in. Lacey Hall checks out.
Lacey took what we call on the playground a Charlie horse.
Yeah, old Charlie horse.
So she'll have to walk that off, and they'll need her to get back better soon. Combs over to Bentley. Ocasia's three won't go. Rebound Pollard.
Out to Combs. Combs lets the three fly too hard. Rebounded by Pollard. Back out to Combs. Combs lets another one fly. No good. Gibson with the rebound. Lays it up. No good. Nice block out by the Cordia Lions. Here comes Allen with it. Across midcourt. 5:46 goal. Patriots winning by the score of 40-10 over the Lions. And we're going to have a charge on Kylie Fields. That's going to be her third, team second.
You guys stick around. This first of two games. We'll have the second one here. I'm going to see if I can't talk James Selling into buying me a hot dog. He ain't bought me one all year.
Oh, I'll get you a hot dog.
Considering
Chili, mustard,
considering
onions.
Today's the second, I want no onions.
A bowl of soup beans, cornbread.
Listen at you. Jump shot is good. Gibson lets it rain from the right side, 43-10.
That got Drum Thornsbury's attention. Soup, beans, and cornbread. Drum turned around here looking for supper.
I want no soup beans. Drum bought a big new vehicle. I got to ask him about that. I bet you it gets good gas mileage or got a huge warranty one.
I bet he took the short drive over to Tim Short Chevrolet.
He did indeed.
And bought it off Ryan.
He did indeed. You, of course, or your son, which is
my son. Yeah, which is me, which means I took the short drive. Yeah. Over to Tim and George Minks and them. And they give me a deal I couldn't refuse. Up ahead to Reed. Reed to Bentley. Bentley to Gibson.
Oh, Bentley got to shoot that. You've heard me say this before, folks. You never pass a layup up. It's the best shot in basketball. And Bentley had a layup. It's trying to be unselfish there, but you take those layups when they give them to you, man.
43-10. Here comes the Lions. Overhead to Deaton. Stolen away by Reed. Reed, guarded by Whitaker, goes up, lays it up. Good.
Reed's bucket puts a Knott Central up 45-10. Running clock at that 35-point lead. Not can he play on them a 2-3 zone.
Nice
Cordia
pass
down
inside.
Yes, sir. Nice move.
Rebounded by Combs. Combs up ahead to Reed. Reed had Pollard underneath, gives it to her and lays it up and good.
Nice pass from Reed. Another assist as Pollard gets a good bucket. 4:10 to play here in the third quarter.
Is got a kick. Going to be Cordia's ball as Johnson comes over to inbounds it from Mr. Combs. Hands it. Gets it in play over to Whitaker. Whitaker. Over to Allen. Allen to Deaton. Back to Whitaker. Patriots in 2-3. Gives it up to Deaton. Near side. Stolen away by Haley Combs. Up ahead to Pollard. Pollard grabs it, lays it up good. Nice outlet by Combs. Here comes the Lions with it. Far side to Deaton. To Allen as the 5 new Patriots come up off the bench. Bella Hammond, Jalen Monroe, Aubrey Combs, Frankie Reed, and Aiden Conley. As it's laid up by Bentley, up and good. As those 5 Patriots check in, everybody will check out. Bentley will probably finish the day with 13 points, Jamie, I would say.
2:50 to play. I don't know. They may get one more break at it, man. But it is midway in the third quarter. Cordia with the basketball. Lady Lions. Problem Cordia going to have is these 5 they brought in, they're going to get at you defensively, man.
Yeah, over to Fields. Fields. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Patriots. Here comes Monroe with it. Monroe guarded in the corner, and see she's fouled by number 10, Alexis Williams. That's going to be her second. Team's third. Monroe, 3, far side, no good. Rebounded by Johnson, stolen away by Reed. Frankie kicks it over to Jalen. Back to Reed. Conley squares up the 3, lets it fly. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Miss
James,
Aiden
I've
Conley.
seen that young lady hit that shot time and time and time again, man. That's going to be one of her sweet shots, especially when she's a junior, senior here.
Here comes the Lions. Stolen away by Reed. And stolen back by Johnson of the Lions. She goes ball fakes, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Reed. Across midcourt. Reed tries to throw it over to Hammonds. Knocked away. Monroe comes away with it. Stolen away by the Lions. Here comes Kylie Fields. She kicks it up to Alexis Williams. Williams back over to Allen. To Whitaker. 1:07 to go, third quarter. Patriots leading 54-10 over the Lady Lions. And we've got a foul underneath.
Bella says, come on, I was straight up. But unfortunately, they're going to get her with the body there.
It's going to be Bella's third. Team's third.
Second one for Cordia, a little too hard. Combs with a rebound for Knott Central. Reed with the basketball. Frankie crosses it back over to Monroe. She lets the 3 fly in and out. Rebound Combs, put it back up. That one off the mark, and Cordia with a rebound. Fields had it. She'll go over to her teammate. Left side, 3 for Whitaker. Won't go. Rebound Monroe. She'll pass it ahead to Reed. Down the lane, little teardrop. Won't go. But a big offensive board, kicks it out. Combs for 3, in and out. Monroe gets the rebound. Boy, Knott County had 2 big offensive rebounds there to keep things going.
Fouled by Allen, that's her first.
Please tell me you're not yawning
at
at 6:50 in the evening.
Yeah.
You're still yet on Christmas break too, brother.
You ain't kidding, as we've got a timeout on the floor as they go to timeout. End of the third period. Knott County Central 54, Cordia 11. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the Killer Bee on 107.1.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
The Heidemann ProMart Home Center has everything you need to winterize your home to save on those power bills when that cold winter weather arrives. When you walk through the doors at the Heidemann ProMart, you're greeted by an experienced, knowledgeable staff who knows you, knows what you need, and know where it's located in their store. You don't need your GPS to find your way around the Heidemann ProMart. They're large enough to have what you need, but not so big that they can't offer the service you expect. And Heidemann ProMart is your headquarters for those energy-efficient, world-famous
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex in Hyman, Kentucky. Cordia with the basketballs. We get this fourth quarter underway, 54-11. Want to remind you again, guys, this is the first of two games. The men will take to the court here about 20 minutes after the end of this one as Cordia gets a little teardrop to fall.
Nice shot.
Kylie Fields, the junior forward for Cordia with that bucket.
Third quarter, Prairie County Central Commodores lead the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard by the score of 44-30 over Memorial Gym. I would be willing to bet you can't find a parking spot from the pantry shelf to the pavilion with that game going on tonight at Memorial Gym.
And the problem with that game is everybody drives. Nobody believes in carpooling, and so you're right. If you don't get there early, you don't get a parking spot.
Free throw for Allen, nothing but the bottom of the net. She got 8 on the day. And she's 8 for 11 from the free throw line. Second one up, good as well.
James, she got 9. I tell you, a lot of teams wish their leading scorer would get 9 free throws.
Monroe 3, top the key, too hard, rebounded by the Lions. Williams comes down with it. Brings it across midcourt. Nobody stops her. She goes and loses it out of bounds, but they'll say it was the last touch by Combs of the Patriots.
I really like Williams, man. Cordia didn't get her to about midway in the season. She wasn't able to play until about middle part of the season. But when they got her, she improved that team dramatically. They had a bunch of guards that could shoot the ball, but then they needed somebody inside. And here she comes into the middle of the season and made this Cordia Lady Lions grade school team a really good team. You're gonna hear her name a lot down the road.
Allen's first free throw was off front of the rim as Hammonds checks back into the ball game, and Combs will check out.
James, do we expect kind of the same format in the boys' game? I know last year Coach Casey Huff elected, I don't even know for sure if he dressed a couple of his starters.
I would expect, because they've not played since Christmas, I would expect them to dress tonight and probably maybe start and get a little bit of the rust off, because that's a long break from Christmas until Thursday night to play.
Well, and then too, man, the big game coming up here Thursday night. You'd like to get some shots in. See that ball go through that rim this week. Speaking of which, that one just rolled out. Knox County loses control of it, and Cordia has it. Fields going the other way for the Lady Lions.
54-15. Patriot shot up on the way for the Lions. Up no good. Batted out of bounds. It'll go back to the Patriots. Here comes Jayla Monroe with it. As always, I think Mr. Cody Sparkman back at the station for WKCB. As 3 on the way for Combs is up and good.
Hit that one and come away smiling. 57-15, Knox County with the lead.
Williams 3 on the way, too hard. Rebounded by Combs. She's out ahead of everybody. And loses it out of bounds. And they say back over the Cordia Lions. 5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Hope everybody out there had a good Christmas and a good New Year's, Jamie.
Remind all of you, my birthday's February the 2nd. We'll be celebrating that all month of February. James is going to have us some barbecue, and we're going to have cupcakes. We're going to have a bunch of stuff coming up in February, brother. Nice job by Monroe. Beautiful pass from Conley to Monroe, and she scores 2 more for the Lady Patriots.
Now you're sounding like Dustin Mosley and Logan Bartram today.
Only difference between me and them is you got to work with me just about every other day. I'm not going to let you forget the promise, brother.
3 on the way for Williams. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Nice job there for the young lady showing her range as she makes that 159.18.
Combs 3 on the way. She just hit one from there. No good this time. Rebounded by the Lions. Abigail Duggar up to Williams. Williams goes, lays it up. She scored the last 5 in a row. Williams heating up for the Cordia Lions. Combs with it. Now to Aubrey Combs. 3, near corner, in and out. And we've got a tie up underneath, and it'll stay with the Patriots as Hammonds and Williams got tangled with it. Out to Monroe. 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Combs. Into Conley. Conley back out to Monroe. Monroe 3 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Bella Hammond. She lays it up. No good. Combs gets it. And
she took a hard hit, man. She's going to bounce up, but she got hit hard there. 3:15 to play. Clock ticking.
Head to Monroe. Monroe, Combs 3. Near corner. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Combs. She's hit 2 in a row.
Let it fly, man. Why not if you can shoot and make them like that? Out of bounds. It'll stay with Cordia. 2:50 to play. Clock ticking. We'll say once again, we thank all of our sponsors. Frankie Reed coming in. Gets the steal. Throws it ahead to Monroe. She has it on the right side. Dribble it back to the right elbow. Combs for 3. Got it. She says, I don't need to go in there where they're beating and banging. I'll just sit out here and hit this 3.
Got 8 on the day. Prairie Central Commodores leading Hazard 48-34. 1:30 to go, third quarter. As shot on the way, fought for, and Mackenzie Allen comes away with it. Allen looking to make a move on Hammonds. Good defense by Bella Hammond. Straight up. Combs. Up to Combs. Ahead to Monroe. Monroe pulls up from 8. In and out, no good.
Well, it was a soft touch, man. Just missed that one. Back tapped, out of bounds. It'll stay with Cordia.
Johnson inbounds it to Williams. She just hit a 3 from there. Left this one a little short. Johnson rebound up, no good. Up ahead to Monroe. Monroe ahead of everybody, lays it up, good.
Got a sub, gonna check in here. 1:20 to play.
Monroe's got 10. As Conley checks in, and Combs will check out for the Patriots. Jamie, I'll give you the pleasure of picking tonight's WKCB hometown player of the game for the Patriots.
How about we just let math do the talking for us?
Hey, I'm all about it.
Give it to Miss Acacia Bentley. She's their leading scorer with 13 points. Got a couple of those early when the game was close. Ahead they go to Monroe, over to Conley. Conley left side, lays it up, won't go. Hammond with the rebound, that one off the mark. Tapped out to Monroe, to Combs from the top, in and out. Rebound, Cordia.
Up ahead to Allen, 29 seconds ago. Allen's cut off by Conley, and they're going to see Aiden Conley fouled.
Foul on number 23, Conley.
Clock ticking.
Correction, that's our third.
Cordia going to get one more stab at it. They missed that one. Combs throws it ahead to Reed, to Monroe. 6 seconds. She'll dribble it back out of there. Cordia, I'm going to stand corrected. They'll have one more chance. Down the lane, put it up, won't go, and that'll be the final score in this one, 67-20. Knox County Central gets the 53rd District win. We'll send it back to the station for a 2-minute break and back to recap this one after this 2-minute break.
Turning 65 does not have to be as confusing or scary as it sounds. Call our friend Chad Robinson at 606-438-1380. Call Chad for all of your insurance needs. Are you getting ready to go to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Hazard and buy a new vehicle? Say hello to our friend Brian Gibson. Brian's a family guy who is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Call him at 606-438-0554. He and his family want to wish you a Merry Christmas. He also wants to say thanks to all of his customers that have recently bought vehicles. Once again, that's Brian Gibson at Tim Short Chrysler. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex, where we just finished up the girls' basketball game. Megan Huff's Lady Patriots improved to 7-8 on the season, led in scoring by Kezia Bentley's 13 points. She is our Frontier Behavioral Health Player of the game. Lacey Hall had 4. Callie Gibson with 7. Haley Combs with 3. Pollard with 4. Drew Reed with 4. Jalen Monroe, youngster from Emelina Elementary, had 10. Aiden Conley with 3. And Aubrey Combs with 8. Had herself a good basketball game. Guys, that was the first of 2 games, James Sandlin. The boys will be back here in a little bit. What's your final thoughts of that girls matchup?
Man, the Knott Central girls look good. Really impressed. If you could take something away from the Cordia Lions, really impressed by the way that they shoot free throws. They've got a lot of upside with a young ball club coming up under Coach Gary Kazee. Mackenzie Allen always plays with her heart on the court. So, a lot of good things for the Cordia Lions. Coach Kazee, it's one thing about Coach Kazee, he'll build a program and he'll build it right. He's got a lot of young players, and it's going to be fun over at Cordia here in just a couple of years. Let them girls get a little bit of experience under Coach Gary Kazee, and the Lions, I think, could be back in the hunt.
I'm anxious to watch those players develop, and James, you and I talked about it early in the girls' season, how fun it's going to be when we get to say we covered these girls when they were in 5th, 6th, 7th grade. And we'll be here for all of it, folks. But as I said, we've got another one coming up. We're going to break away, send it back, and see if we can't let Cody play us a good Bob Seger song. And we'll be back here on the Killer Bee in about 15 minutes. Keep it dialed right here to the Killer Bee.